Не знаю, что за параша это. Не знаю, что за параша это. Что надо тут? Нэнси? Как поменять? И-ха-ха. Всё. Си-си. Так, я английский не знаю, так что думайте сами, решайте сами. Иметь нам, иметь нам, иметь.
Teenagers at Dutton High School were celebrating an otherwise uneventful senior dance when two local
Сейчас
men,
будем догонять.
identified as 43-year-old Hackett Wayford and his 24-year-old son Grant Wayford, entered the gymnasium with a variety of bladed weapons and began attacking those inside. 6 students, all members of the football team, managed to subdue the men before anyone was severely injured. Matthew Hickory, one of the boys responsible for ending the nightmare, told reporters that the 2 men were freak strong, like bulls or something. Authorities arrived and were able to arrest the men, who are now in custody. New details have emerged in the grisly string of murders that littered Interstate 40 during 1971 and 72. Known only as the Terror of I-40, authorities say an unidentified woman spent years hitchhiking from Texas to California, where she viciously
А
murdered
позже мы же в
several
ДБД
truck
пойдем.
drivers and 3 other young women along the route. Billy Jasper of Winslow, Arizona, claims he
Запарили, блин.
likely had an encounter with the assailant at his home over a year ago. Jasper says a young woman in her 20s approached his home seeking water and food. But after a few minutes, the woman allegedly became irate with Mr. Jasper's line of questioning. Eventually, the unidentified female started to attack Jasper with a razor blade. He was able to defend himself until the attacker eventually fled. Jasper's description of the female is consistent with multiple reports from New Mexico, Texas, and California, especially cities close to the I-40 corridor.
Фигня.
Authorities are unsure why Jasper waited so long
Так и
to
должно?
come forward with these details. Cattle
Ни
mutilations
хера не
continue to
понимаю.
plague the quiet farming communities of central Texas, as 2 more were reported just last evening. The cows were discovered with the throat slit and cut from belly to hip. Officials believe multiple perpetrators are responsible, as the mutilations appear to have been committed at the same time. The Sheriff's Department advises all ranchers to patrol their property, heavily armed, and report any suspicious activity. Local farmer Devereaux Latique told local reporters that he believes it is the work of, quote, devil worshippers. Authorities have not yet responded for comment on that claim. Jared Gaines wasn't sure what he was expecting when he discovered a burnt-out truck on his back 40 this morning. Gaines was patrolling the perimeter of his land just after sunrise when he saw the truck in the distance. It was apparent that the truck was damaged from a distance, but closer inspection led Gaines to find the charred remains of a currently unidentified man in the driver's seat and a large bag filled with money roughly 30 feet away. Gaines says the truck didn't look familiar, though he suspects someone is going to be missing that money. But anyone feeling the gold rush should stay home. The truck, the remains, and the cash are currently with authorities. The remains of an unidentified male have been discovered near Devil's River off Highway 163 in southwest Texas. A Cedar Canyon resident stumbled upon the scene while hunting early yesterday morning. Authorities have confirmed this is approximately the same location where two females were discovered last June. All of the victims appear to have been stabbed and strangled to death. Although the cases have similarities, investigators have nothing more to share at this time. The scheduled draining of the Colton Reservoir was put on hold when city workers discovered the remains of more than a dozen animal corpses. The bodies are reported as being...
Террор. Ой, да идите в пизду, блядь. Сейчас. ТД нахуй. Я ебал вот это. Дать там. И купил ее, блядь. Дороговато. Романов.